Alright. What's up, my pet Spartan13 here, coming at you guys. Okay. Bring you up some. Right there. Anyway, guys, so today, guys, as I said in the Iron Spider suit showcase, we are throwing back to 2002, 2004, and 2007 to do the Rami trilogy suits review, or showcases. And we had to start this off with the classic red, white, and blue suit. And yes, for all you young children that were born after the Rami trilogy, there is a red, white, and blue Spider-Man outfit. And it, as you guys should know, there is one, because you guys should all have Spider-Man PS4 on the PS4, and it's called the webbed suit. Yet as we, the hard-earned fans of the Rami trilogy, call it the Rami suit. So everybody, let's get ready to throw on some red, white, and blue. Alright guys, the red, white, and blue Rami suit. We're in it. Actually though, like, I'm going to actually just save this till the end. So we are in the red, white, and blue Rami suit, or the web suit as you young kids know it as, from Spider-Man PS4. And thank you for everybody at Rami for playing this amazing suit in it. As you guys could already tell from this suit, it is a very classical clash of dark coloring. We have dark red with dark blue and white webs. Now the reason, and I'm going to get a little bit nerdy, as you guys could also tell, the lenses aren't really Rami lenses. They're not even really lenses, it's just fabric. So I can do this and not really have to worry about it yet. I'm not really saying for you guys, if you guys do get a suit like this, to just start doing all this. But the zippers are very cool and very good. Let me drop down the mask here. Well, actually, they look as accurate as they can be without being actual lenses. I will say that. They're not like the next suit video. The suit, the lenses on that suit should not be on it, or the one after that, really. But hide the mask. That's my favorite thing about these suits. They all have this little pocket that you could throw your mask in. Now, I don't know if you guys can really see this about the suit, but this is the front spider, and it is gray, and the webs are white. And some of you guys might be wondering, like, all right, why is the suit like different colored? Usually Spider-Man suits, as seen with my Amazing Spider-Man 2, Amazing Spider-Man 1, my Ultimate Superior Spider-Man custom suit that I made myself, like the Iron Spider, or my Spider Team suit. Why are they red, black, and blue, but this suit red, white, and blue? Well, back in 2002, we didn't have very good coloring with our movies, so red and black, you wouldn't really see the red, so they won't, or the black, because the red would have took up the entire thing. And white, also with CGI, made it a lot easier to see all the colors. And you gotta admit, the red, white, and blue look in those movies they were extremely awesome. And I honestly actually kind of prefer the red, white, and blue, because the white makes the suit look so unique and cool that I'm kind of not really taking the design idea of white webs, but I'm going to be adding them with a Mark III version of the Spartan suit. Mainly because I love this suit so much, and all the work Rami put in his movies. Yes, even 3, but I don't blame 3 for Rami. I blame 3 for his freaking director, because Rami was the producer. The director, or whoever's idea was it to come up with the villains, was an idiot, because he wanted to do, I believe it was Mysterio in 3, or Vulture, and some idiot was like, no, do Venom, and Sandman, and New Goblin. Should have went with Hobgoblin, obviously. But this is the suit for the Rami trilogy, and I want to show you guys the back spider here quick. This is the back spider. Looks extremely awesome, and I like it. This is the, I believe, 2004 Spider-Man suit, mainly because of how the spider looks and the color of the spider and kind of the size, because in the first movie the spider was a little bit bigger, not much bigger, but it was wider-ish, and the white webs were like a more gray, or were like kind of bright white instead of this off gray. And the spider was more black instead of this gray look, and the back spider was a huge difference. It used to be like complete, kind of like circled, but this one's narrow. Just like the web suit in Spider-Man PS4. Sorry. But the suit, honestly, is one of my favorites, and I said I was going to wait for the end to explain this, so this is coming up towards the end, so I'm going to explain it quick. The reason that the Rami suit was like a huge thing in my life was because I was 2 years old when this movie came out, and a year after I got my brother Alec, and that was my best year of my life because I got a little brother, and I love him so much. And it actually, when the movie came out, was when my parents told me that I was going to have a little brother, and ever since he was born, we've always watched the Rami Spider-Man 1 movie. Throughout my entire life, I've always watched the first one, the second one, sometimes the third one. I wasn't much of a fan of the third one, a little younger, but I understood nowadays why the third one didn't work, but at the same time, not to blame Sam. But I actually used to have a very awesome thing when I was younger that my grandmother made for me, my mom's mother, that she made for me when I was growing up, and she actually used to make me Spider-Man costumes. She used to just make everything herself, cloth, red and blue cloth that she made my exact length. I remember always getting pissed off, but I had to stand there while she measured out my arms, measured my waist side, my neck size, everything. And she made the shirt, the mask. The way my grandmother made masks was amazing, because she measured my jaw to my head and my neck up to the jaw. And then for the actual lenses, she took plastic and made like actual looking lenses, but instead of sunglasses or something or like that in the middle, since it was 2005, she just she used like really easily like this suit, the lenses in this see-through cloth, and she even made me a Green Goblin costume, which was the coolest thing, with yellow actual eyes in the cloth thing, with green here, with a purple spike. I don't know how she made the suits, but they were always so awesome. She even made pants and boots that we just took old boot shoes, painted them red, and she sewed socks into them, so they were actual like walking shoes. And growing up with this movie, or the movie the suit is based off of, and everything in my life that my grandmother did for me with making these suits, it made me love Spider-Man all the way from then, like 2 years old and on, and that's why I am a huge fan of Spider-Man. I even remember when I was little, my parents weren't really financially, they didn't have a lot of money. My mom was in college, or going through college, and my dad was never home, always in his semi all week, and I only saw him on a Sunday, and then he had to go back to work. So it was just me and my sister. But every time that they were both off and we went to a Walmart and I wanted and a new Spider-Man movie came out, and they had those kid Spider-Man costumes. Everybody knows them with the wide lenses. Me and my dad, I was never a great catch, so my dad always grabbed a bounce ball, and he said, if you could catch this 3 times in a row, you could have it. And God must have loved me when I was really young, because I always caught that ball. Even if it was like really small, I caught that stupid thing. Like, I need this suit. And I collected a bunch of toys, bunch of clothes. Rylan has some of the clothes that I've handed down to him, to Alec, to him, that were from that movie. I even still have a original 2002 Spider-Man hat. It's just like this trilogy is a huge thing in my life because of everything that followed to do everything, and has led up to this point where I love Spider-Man so much that I love to show you guys Spider-Man stuff, like these suits that I pay a lot of money for, and you guys enjoy the videos, and I'm so happy that you guys enjoy these videos, because I really love making these videos up from a character that I really love, and I love him so much that I want to expand it by making my own suits from a character that I love since I was 2 years old. So that it's been past 10 years. It's almost up to 20 years of my life dedicated to Spider-Man stuff, and it's just so amazing, like how your life pans out even through everything. You always have that one thing to look up to, and mine was always Spider-Man. A really cute thing, actually, I did. I know I'm rambling. When I was 4 or 5, nope, Alec was 3, so I was 6. I was 6. This is 2 years before my house burned down, which I've never really told anybody about, you guys about. When I was 6, me and my brother were in our bunk bed in our old house. That's actually where this house is now. And we were supposed to be well, not really supposed to be asleep. It was during the summer, so my brother was sleeping on the bottom bunk. I was on the top bunk, and I always slept with my Spider-Man costume my grandmother made for me, like in a little box right by me, to just have it there. And I literally went under my covers, went under the bed sheet, the thing that hooks around the bed, with the box, opened it, and put on the suit, and I crawled down like this, looking down the thing, and I don't know how I did it, but like I jumped down, landed like this, got in, opened the window, knocked out the screen, and I poked my brother to wake him up, and I was pretending to be Spider-Man for like at least 4 hours. Just me and him talking. And my favorite part was when he said, "Don't you have to go protect the city?" I was like, yeah, I do. Like, as a 6-year-old, so I had that 6-year-old child voice instead of like the teenage voice. I was like, yeah, I do. And I went up to the window, I jumped out. I hurt my leg a little bit, but I jumped out, and I waited for like a good 45 minutes before he fell asleep. Crawled back through, went on the top bunk being as quiet as I could, took off the suit, and that morning before we went out, we were playing on my PS2, playing the Spider-Man game, the 2002 Spider-Man game, and he looked at me out of nowhere. "Spider-Man visited me last night." It was the cutest thing. I love doing that, so I don't know why I'm just rambling kind of, but those are my favorite moments of my life. And I wish I could do them with Rylan, but every time I throw on a suit, he just looks at me, "Easy!" Because he's used to me wearing these things now. But this suit means so much to me, and it's very much like the origin of Spire-Teen. Not the suit. I want to get into that actually one of these days, like the origins of the idea of Spire-Teen, but the origins of my personal experience being a Spider-Man fan. But yeah, guys, anyway, I'm done rambling. Done talking so much. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys do smack the like button, hit the subscribe button to become the 110th subscriber to the Spire Team channel. And Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff is always up in the channel or above. Spire Team is out. Webheads, I'll see you tomorrow.